This is a 200-gallon aquarium owned by Brenton, better known as Finatic. Now you may know him as a world traveler.
It's your beloved daddy checking in. We are on the Amazon River right now. We're going to be on here for the next 9 days.
A professional fisherman.
I'm on.
He's even a master chef.
We're making hot cocoa. I'm pretty sure all we gotta do is wait for this to start whistling and then it's done. Oh my god. There it is. Oh my god!
But what he is not a professional aquascaper. So in today's video, we're going to go over and we're going to help him create an Amazonian style aquascape in his 200-gallon aquarium. And then when we're done with that, we're going to take a look around at his new property, meet some of the new animals, and just see what kind of things he's got going on right now. So with that, guys, let's get into this today. Well, we have the initial scape done. Now it's just a matter of letting these connect points dry, where we used some cotton ball and cyanoacrylate glue to hold this stuff down. So we'll let this dry for just a little bit, and then we will come back and we're gonna plant this thing.
This is the one fish that I want to be careful with. This is my paima. No, stop. There you go. Yeah. This fish is gonna absolutely love what you did, because this one is gonna go all inside of it down there. Oh yeah, dude, he looks like he fits in so well. All right, clown knife. He's also gonna love this, dude. This is like the most Amazon scape ever, which is exactly what we wanted, because the Amazon is our favorite place on the entire planet. Oh. All right, he's in now too. Oh, it looks so sick, dude. It looks so sick. I'm excited for it to get like brown. To the point where all he thinks we are is food givers.
Well, you are a food giver.
But that's
you know
not.
what?
But he doesn't love people. All he loves them for is food.
Oh.
It's bad.
Look, it's gonna.
That's what they. Lucas. All right. Well, we're doing like a kind of mini tour in the backyard. I haven't even really shown you everything. I have grass. We have grass now.
You can actually walk around with no shoes on.
I never thought in my adult life that I would be so excited about grass. Like, I get amped up about this stuff. Come out here at 8 a.m. every morning, hand water. No sprinklers. They don't do good enough. I hand water. Sprinklers do good enough, I just can't afford them. All of this, we just got grass too, which this grass is getting long. It actually gets cut today. And this is what, I don't know what else we're gonna do like in this area. I think this is gonna be like the grasslands, like in Africa.
Is there gonna be a giraffe?
No, there's gonna be nothing here. It'll just be nice grass up here. All the enclosure and everything will be this way. So from the corner of this retaining wall, we're gonna put probably a little mama. That way Lucas can't mess up this grass, or maybe if Lucas doesn't become a grass pig and he becomes just a nice pig and doesn't eat the grass, maybe this will be Lucas's side. I don't know yet. Or maybe just up there will be Lucas's side. Although, that mini house, everything's pretty, that's all like air conditioned. I don't even know what we're gonna do in that yet. This is the Mondays. All these guys are doing great. Hey, sweetie. Hi, honey.
Aren't you happy to have them back though?
Oh yeah. No, the whole city problems before sucked. So now that we can like come out here and just hang out with them and play with them is the nicest thing on the entire planet.
Why are there no babies yet?
Because Walter has no balls. Hey, Bubba.
Double does! Save Cody! Roman
slaps. That's actually really the only exotic animals we have. We have so much yard that I don't know what to do with it, which I think is a really good problem. I don't know, what do you think we should do?
First explain to me what the hell that is.
Oh, you see, that's a good, okay, I'll explain. So we had tied a rope to that tree around this tree to my truck, so when we chainsaw that tree, it wouldn't fall and hit the house. But instead of hitting the house, it did fall and completely crush my fence. So it didn't fully work, but it 50% worked. As long as it didn't crush the mini house and just crush the fence, that's fine. Yeah, I haven't showed everybody the fact that the entire fence got hit by that tree.
My question is have you not ever seen the reels in the YouTube shorts?
Yeah, roll one.
Oh my God, this is classic. Look at this guy's trying to pull a tree down with his truck.
You tried to like wrap a rope around that tree,
Yep.
to this tree, cut this tree down, tie the rope to your truck, and pull.
Yep.
And you got it away from the mini house, but
Not this.
you did severe damage to your iron fence.
If it makes you feel any better, I was in here when all of that happened. Jaquan was the one in the truck and Mike was the one with the chainsaw.
So this wasn't your fault then? This
No,
wasn't...
actually,
Okay.
This was Jaquan's fault. Now that I think about it, no.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it has to be. What do you think we should do all back here? There's a lot of backyard to kind of work with.
I would start with a tiger enclosure.
Okay, so that's, we're still in city limits, so we can't do that.
Where's the pond gonna go? There has to be an outdoor pond,
That's
right?
what I said. There's got to be a pond. Got the first tank though set up.
Well, now that you have a scape that is not a Walmart scape.
It's sick. I haven't had a scaped tank in like 4 years probably. Something like that. I mean, dude, it's like the Amazon, which is what I love because this stuff fits in so well because of that. Like that is epic. Gar, Pima, Beischer.
What was that?
That was a gigas. It's a gigas.
Gigas.
Beischer, clown knife. I don't know. Maybe we get something else for it. Maybe me and you go like somewhere where we get like a
piranha.
No.
No? Alright guys, well hopefully you went on to enjoy this video today watching us set up this new aquarium for Brenton. I had a lot of fun setting this up with him and a lot of fun filming with him again. It's been quite some time since the last time we filmed a video together. I hope there's more to come with that. So you'll just have to stay tuned, make sure that you turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any of the videos coming out here on the channel. And with that guys, I am truly grateful for each and every one of you. If you get time, go check us out on Facebook and Instagram. Links to both are down below. And hey, we'll see you next time.